This is a basketball. Everybody knows that. Except that it's not a basketball if you're a reductionist. Because a reductionist could look at this basketball and say, now wait, if you break this down to the molecular level, there are molecules of air that are held in place by a set of molecules that create this rubber skin. So this is just a set of molecules. Or someone could even reduce it down further and say, that's not a basketball, that's a set of atoms. The atoms that make up the air are surrounded by the atoms that make up this rubber skin. And so that's really what this ball is. But yet we know that a kid on Christmas is not going to open up this gift and thank his parents for the set of atoms or the set of molecules that they gave him for Christmas. This child is going to wake up and see that this is a basketball, and they're going to thank their parents for that basketball. Because here's the reality. Whenever we reduce things down to that level, we miss their purpose in our life. Whenever we reduce things down to that level, we actually don't discern the gift that has been given to us. And people do this all the time. God gives us gifts in the form of people, and then we can reduce them down to their human levels until really it's just easy for us to label them and dismiss them. And why would we do that? Why would someone take a gift from God and then use a reductionist mindset to just break it down into its elementary human level, label those pieces, and then dismiss them? Well, for a lot of reasons. Some people just don't want to receive from certain individuals. Some people don't want to feel obligated should someone minister to them or someone give them something. Or maybe God just chooses to use a gift in our life that has something for us, and then for whatever reason, we have reduced this person down to their gender. We've reduced them down to their skin color. We reduce them down to their economic status. We reduce them down to their doctrinal positions. And then when we look at the gift, well, it's a set of atoms that are surrounding another set of atoms, and that's all that is. And you say, well, Mark, I don't believe people do that. Well, they do it all the time. They did it in Jesus' day. They did it to Jesus. In Mark chapter 6, Mark talks about the fact that Jesus did these incredible miracles. And the people gathered around, and here's what they did to Christ. They reduced him down to the fundamental human level, and then they backed up and looked at those pieces, labeled them, and dismissed Jesus. It's an incredible thing that happens. Here's what they said in response to the miracles of Jesus. Where did this man get these things? And what wisdom is this which is given to him that such mighty works are performed by his hands? Listen, is this not that carpenter? Isn't this the guy that came and fixed our roof, Mabel? Wait a minute, Charlie. Wasn't that the guy that came in and laid the carpet in our house? Isn't that the guy that came in and repaired the chair? Like, they just reduced him down to this carpenter, but they weren't done yet. They said, isn't this the son of Mary? Wait. We know who he is. His parents are over here. They were reducing Jesus down into his human elements, labeling them carpenter, a son. And then they could dismiss him. And that's why we label people. We reduce and label so we can dismiss, so we don't obligate ourselves to have to receive from someone maybe we don't appreciate, maybe we don't like, maybe we don't respect. And so to verify our feelings of negativity, we reduce them down to some human element and then make an excuse or a reason to dismiss the whole. But these people weren't done. They said, well, isn't this the brother of James and Joseph and Judas and Simon? Are not his sisters here with us? So they were offended. And then here's the most troubling part of this passage. Verse 5 says, he could not do many mighty miracles there because of their unbelief. God sent them a gift. But instead of just accepting the gift at face value, they reduced it down, in this case, to Christ's human elements. He's a brother, he's a son, he's a carpenter. And with those labels, they dismissed him. And unfortunately, Jesus could not do many mighty miracles there because of that unbelief. We can do the same thing. Maybe there's somebody that God has raised up to minister to you that's younger than you. And if you just reduce them down to a person of age, you'll miss what God has for you. You just don't say, well, they're just a teenager. Well, they're not even out of college yet. Wait. I used to coach them in T-ball. Yeah, that reductionist mindset always reduces people down to things like their age. Wait a minute. Isn't that the guy that works down at the plant with Joe over here? Yeah, we reduce people down to their occupation. Wait. Isn't that Mr. So-and-so's boy? You know, isn't his mom the one that did this? Whoa, his mom is the one that did that. And there we go. We just reduce people down to their beggarly human elements so we can label them and dismiss them. And unfortunately, you'll never receive the gifts of God if you don't receive them through human beings. And sometimes those human beings, it may be someone that's not easy to receive from. But don't reduce the gift down to those elements. You'll never receive everything that God has for you.